Talking Luther College women's soccer with head coach Russ Showeiler. And coach, second place in the Iowa Conference this year. You earned that with the victory down at Wartburg last Tuesday night. Just talk about the conference season as a whole. I believe you were picked fifth, and you ended up finishing second. Obviously, things went well for you.
Yeah, we did all right. I think we found a good vein of form kind of midway through the season with the start of our conference season. And, with having 7 conference games now, you're always going to have a year where you've got 4 home games and 3 away games, and I think that makes a bigger impression and it's a bigger deal, I think, than most people consider it to be. So we were lucky that we had 4 this year, and took care of business. Won 3 out of 4 at home, and took care of 2 on the road, and so it was a good form, and it came down to head to head, and at the end of the day, and so. I think we did enough to get second, and I think it's kudos to the team. They're not pleased with their finish last year, and it was kind of a focus for us. And to be picked fifth and finish second is a great accomplishment for the squad.
And when you look at the conference tournament over the years, how big is it to get that first round bye if you want to accomplish what everybody wants to accomplish? Yeah,
I think it's good. I think it's a good time to rest. But one of the things that we talked about is just because you get the bye doesn't mean that you get days off. It's extra time to prepare is really what it is. And so, we were able to rest some people and some little injuries we could take care of, which I think is vital. But we also had to understand that, whoever we play gets match fitness on Saturday. And so we needed to make sure that we had match fitness. And so it was nice to have some practices without an opponent to look forward to, so we could just focus on a couple things, and then changed our focus the beginning of the week, yesterday and today, as to prepare for Dubuque.
How do you get that match fitness without playing an opponent?
That's a good question. My players love hidden fitness, and so we've got numerous different activities that we can do to hide some fitness and make sure that they get their running in. And really, it's working with work to rest ratios. How do we get their heart rate up, and how do we get them to recover? And so we like to manipulate some of those things. But the other thing too is it's an easy buy-in. The team has been fantastic this year. They know what they need to do. So it's not one of those things where, hey, we're going to do some hidden fitness and they complain about it. They know that they need to do it, and it's important for them. So our big mantra has been a bye is not a time to take it off. It's a time to prepare more. And so we'll be better prepared for tomorrow.
And Dubuque comes down to tomorrow night. You got a nice win against them during the regular season. It was a close, competitive game. You got the job done. What's it going to take to knock them off again?
I think it's the same thing. Part of our mantra this year has been being collegiate and having those performances, and you got to know going into a playoff when people's careers are on the line, and you've got some battling, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be close, and so they're a good squad. They haven't given up a goal in over 300 minutes, and so it's going to be a tough contest. And so we've got to have a collegiate performance about us. We've got to go out there and have a maturity about our game, and that's really got to be the biggest factor.
All right, Coach, hopefully you can get the victory tomorrow night, and hopefully we can recap not only 2 games, but 2 victories next week when we talk. We wish best of luck.
Thank you.
Russ Showeiler talking Luther College women's soccer.